UNLAD Pilipinas.
Maganda yung naging experience namin kasi kami po yung unang nanalo. Ang dami naming na-meet ng mga tao at saka yung experience namin being in the choir. Crowning glory daw po sa amin yung kung mananalo man kami sa ibang mga competitions.
Ito ang world-famous Lubok Children's Choir at isa si Teacher Leia Claudia Cal sa mga batang miyembro ng choir na ito noong dekada 90.
Member po ako noong batch 1993, yung unang nanalo ng NAMSIA competition.
Ang sikat na Lubok Children's Choir ay tinatag noong 1980 at ipinangalan sa music town na Lubok sa lalawigan ng Bohol. Ito ay binubuo ng mga mag-aaral mula sa Lubok Central Elementary School at pinangungunahan ng conductor at musical director na si Alma Fernando Taldo. Sa ngayon, isa na si Teacher Leia sa mga conductress ng world-renowned children's choir na ito.
Challenge po para sa akin at saka sa group.
Taong 1993 nang magsimulang makilala ang Lubok Children's matapos maging champion sa Children's Choir sa National Music Competition for Young Artists. Taong 1995 nang muling makamit nito ang kampyonato sa National Music Competition for Young Artists. Hindi nagtagal, nakamit nito ang mga prestiyosong pagkilala mula sa mga international choir competitions. At sa loob ng mahigit 2 dekada, nakapagtanghal ang grupo sa iba't ibang bahagi ng bansa at sa buong mundo. Hong Kong, China, Vietnam, South Korea at Estados Unidos.
Nagpa-practice kami from 5 to 8 p.m. Kaya pag walang electricity, hindi kami pwedeng mag-practice. Wala kaming practice.
Ang Lubok Children's Choir ay isa sa mga ipinagmamalaking yaman ng lalawigan ng Bohol. Ang bayang kinabibilangan nito na Lubok ay isa sa 26 na munisipyong sakop ng Bohol Electric Cooperative 1 o BOHECO 1.
BOHECO 1 is more than just an electric cooperative. It is where you can find a second family with the people you work and deal with every day. It always strives hard to give absolute satisfaction to its member consumer owners. As an electric cooperative, BOHECO 1 not just delivers efficient electric services, but beyond what is needed. For in BOHECO 1, everyone is a family. And in a family, no one should be left behind.
BOHECO 1 is one of the electric cooperatives all over working its way towards the fulfillment of its mandate, electrifying the countryside, powering progress through electrification.
Close po yung kami sa mga co-workers po namin. Parang open po kami kung ano yung mga problema ng isa't isa.
Sa nakalipas na 8 taon, ang mega large electric cooperative na ito na matatagpuan sa bayan ng Tubigon ay pinamumunuan ng general manager nito na si Engineer Dino Nicolas Rojas.
I've been working as general manager of BOHECO 1 for 8 years. I started last April of 2011.
Easy lang siya to work with po kasi nakikinig siya sa mga hindi po siya yung parang magdadalawang isip ka na i-approach siya kung halimbawa may problema. Okay lang siya na i-approach mo.
My first employment in BOHECO 1, I was assigned, or my designation as the cadet engineer for our mini hydro in Hanupol. So then prior to my designation as GM, I was appointed as the power generation department.
Nagkasama kami for 26 years na. He is a good fellow. Masarap kausap. Get together siya.
Actually, I didn't apply for a GM. The our co-employees endorsed me as their GM, and then supported by our board of directors. Actually, I don't dream to be because I am only a simple engineer working in the mini hydro power plant.
Nakikinig siya sa sa staff niya. So parang open-minded siya ba? Hindi siya yung one-man rule na style. So iba yung sa kanya.
He is approachable, and I have not heard him scolded an employee in front of so many people.
Subalit sa loob ng 8 taong pamamahala sa BOHECO 1, hindi maiwasang naharap rin sa mga pagsubok si GM Dino.
The most challenging part being a GM is that you tend to make tough decisions on your own for the general welfare of the people, the co-op as a whole. You need to weigh in every decisions and deals with the challenges and outcomes of your action. Decisions that will either make or break you as a person and as a leader.
Sa kabila ng mga pagsubok na hinaharap bilang General Manager ng BOHECO 1, mas lalong nangingibabaw para kay GM Dino ang magandang naidudulot ng paglilingkod sa umaabot na 164,666 member consumer owners ng kanilang kooperatiba.
The most rewarding aspect of being a GM is that you are given the chance to see how your people grow, how they bloom and turn into a better individuals, professionals and employees of the co-op.
We never stop there for in terms of performance because we always consult in terms of serving our constituents.
How you become an inspiration to your co-employees and the influence that you have caused and brought to their lives. Lastly, how you're able to touch the lives. And for that, I am very much thankful for the priceless experience.
Ang maayos at buong pusong paglilingkod ng BOHECO 1 mula sa pamunuan hanggang sa mga tauhan nito ay masasalamin sa mga parangal at pagkilalang natatanggap nito.
BOHECO 1 is consistently keeping its trust in giving holistic quality service to its member consumers. Throughout the years, it has gained numerous accolades from the various award-giving body for the exemplary performance in the field of rural electrification. And if this would be the barometer to determine whether BOHECO 1 is on the right track, probably we could say that it is.
Last August this year, just this year, nakatanggap ang BOHECO 1 ng award from the National Electrification Administration bilang most complying electric cooperative in audit evaluation for the year. So isang malaking honor din yon bilang isang regulated entity.
Throughout 119 electric cooperative, BOHECO 1 is always at the top. I think we are ranking of course 1 to 3. We are within the top 5.
Pagkakaiba siguro yung performance namin, iba talaga sa kanila.
Success is anchored on the collective efforts of the people behind and the strong leadership of the management whose ideals of excellence inspired everyone in the cooperative.
Bukod sa hindi matatawarang serbisyo ng pamunuan at mga empleyado ng BOHECO 1, nariyan din ang mga hindi matatawarang pamamaraan para mas lalong mapaigting ang paglilingkod ng mga nasasakupan.
BOHECO 1's immediate response to unscheduled power interruptions through a 24/7 service. Its compliance to NEA's mandate to have a various systematic approach in technical, financial, and institutional aspects of the cooperative, and that for which the co-op has received numerous recognitions.
Ilan sa mga natatanging pamamaraan o unconventional innovation ng BOHECO One ay ang pagkakaroon nila ng mobile buses.
One of our unconventional innovations is the billing and collection system, wherein we are the one who will be going to the municipalities scheduled for collections using our mobile minibuses. And then the advantage there is that the member consumers will no longer spend extra money to pay their bills at the offices of BOHECO One.
Give ease to the member consumer owners. Our minibuses has monthly schedules in every town of our coverage area. So dun sila nangongolekta. So hindi na kailangan ng mga member consumer owners namin na pumunta talaga sa office just to pay their bills.
Bukod pa dito, maaari na ring magbayad ang member consumer owners ng BOHECO One sa mga bangko.
Consumers namin gusto na nilang i-deposit yung payments nila, magbibigay din po kami ng bank accounts namin, tapos they will give their deposit slip to us na lang for us to record their payments.
Ngunit hindi pa nagtatapos dito ang paglilinang ng BOHECO One ng mga natatanging paraan para paglingkuran ang mga nasasakupan sa harap ng makabagong panahon.
We're planning this sort of online ecosystem in which a consumer or all consumers, if they have an internet connection, they can query their bills online. We call it Bills Inquiry tool. Actually, it's a set of 5 programs.
Una sa mga ito ay ang Bill Inquiry.
So first is the Bill Inquiry, in which they can access through a browser or an internet if they have internet connection. So as of now, it's not yet implemented, but we've tested it a couple of times so that we can test the traffic.
Sumunod naman dito ay ang SMS Inquiry.
Consumer can query their bills through SMS. Yung parang yung sa Globe, yung nag-query ka ng yung balance mo. So they can just text bill space their 10-digit account number space tas yung billing month, for example, is this month, October, so they're just gonna text 01-year, which is 2019. So an AI, which I made, automatically sends the message to the consumer.
Isa pa sa mga kasalukuyang nililinang ng BOHECO One ay ang tinatawag nilang auto-email.
Once our billing has finished billing a certain block or a certain municipality, it automatically sends emails to the consumers in which they should provide emails first.
Bukod pa sa mga naunang nabanggit, pinaplano rin ng BOHECO One na maggamit ang tinatawag nilang auto-text.
Planning this crazy idea because it's really hard to text a lot of consumers in a certain town or certain block, but we found a way to work around it. So lastly is the overall API in which all those components are interconnected. So yun yung ecosystem namin. Ang nadi-deploy pa po namin is yung auto-text. Hindi yung auto-text, yung text inquiry, kasi yun yung lang po yung hindi nagre-require ng further security measures.
Now our only challenge is on how to sustain excellence amidst diversity and that constant changing in the dynamics of rural electrification.
Nito lamang mga nakaraang linggo nang namataan ang sikat na Korean pop star na si Sandara Park na namamasyal sa Chocolate Hills sa bayan ng Carmen sa lalawigan ng Bohol. Patunay rito ang kanyang Instagrammable photos sa kilalang tourist destination na ito, hindi lamang kilala sa Pilipinas kundi maging sa buong mundo. Ang mga malatsokolating burol na ito na kilala sa tawag na Chocolate Hills ay umaabot sa taas na mula 30 hanggang 50 metro at nagkalat sa loob ng 50 square kilometers sa bayan ng Carmen sa lalawigan ng Bohol.
Carmen is best known as the site of the Chocolate Hills. complex where tourists can see the 1,776 iconic chocolate hills and enjoy a 360-degree view of the hills as far as the eyes can see.
Ayon sa isang alamat, nabuo ang Chocolate Hills noong unang panahon nang may dalawang higanteng naglaban at nagbatuhan hanggang sa sila ay napagod at kalaunay naging magkaibigan. Ayon naman sa isa pang alamat, umibig ang isang higanteng nagngangalang Arogo sa isang babaeng mortal. Nang pumanaw ang mortal na ito, nagluksa at umiyak ng lubos ang higanteng si Arogo hanggang sa naging malatsokolating burol ang mga luhang pumatak mula sa kanyang mga mata.
And since our founding year, we have slowly and steadily grown to become the show window of tourism in the province of Bohol because of our world-famous chocolate hills.
Mula nung unang panahon, naging matayog na ang Chocolate Hill sa Bohol at nananatiling isa sa pangunahing pasyalan sa lalawigan. Kasing tayog nito ang Bohol Electric Cooperative 1 o BOHECO 1 mula nang may tatag ito sa simula ng dekada 70. Patunay lamang ito kung gaano kahalaga ang serbisyo ng BOHECO 1 sa turismo at negosyo, hindi lamang sa Chocolate Hill sa bayan ng Carmen, kundi maging sa iba pang pasyalan mula sa 25 pang bayang nasa Saklawan.
Through the availability of electric services, it becomes easier for the provincial authorities to create a platform for expansion and promotion of tourist destinations in the province.
Experience ko nga sa Panglao area nung nagpumasok ko ng BOHECO, kung pupunta ka ng Panglao Island, kailangan mo 2 p.m. Lalabas ka na kasi walang sasakyan. Ngayon, parang city na siya. Malaki talaga yung naitutulong ng BOHECO sa development ng Cabarets area ng BOHECO.
Nandun yung international airport. So the load growth there is parang pag-receive masyado yung tao na yun. Meron ng mga beaches. Then, kami ang pinakamalaking load in terms of electricity dito sa Bohol.
Wala na bang sigurong tourist na magandahan na pumunta sa isang lugar na wala man lang electricity para mag-charge ng gadgets nila?
Doon sa Panglao, Bohol po, marami po talagang, until now, marami pa pong mga nag-a-apply ng mga large load po doon, yung mga resorts. Ano po yun? Part po yun ng parang improvement for the whole province po. Opo, kasi hindi naman po yun mag-i-implement kung wala pong electricity.
Sa unang 6 na buwan ng taong 2019, umabot sa 4,133,050 international tourists ang pumasyal sa Pilipinas. Ito ay 11.43% na mas mataas kung ihahambing sa international tourist arrivals sa nakaraang taon.
The freedom, very relaxed, no stress, no pressure. Look at my hair, crazy hair from Australia. Yeah, very lovely. Warm climate.
Nice and warm, the water's warm. I think the beaches on the other side are a little bit better. We went to Dumalayan Beach. That was very nice because the beach was bigger. We went to the village and had some lunch.
Bahagi ng tourist arrivals na naitalang ito ay mga turista sa lalawigan ng Bohol.
Punta kami na sa Virgin Island, tapos sa Chocolate Hills.
Snorkeling din kami.
Maganda, nag-enjoy po kami.
Bohol now is the #1 international tourist destination.
Yeah, I went scuba diving and that was really amazing. I've never dived in Asia so far, but here was really overwhelming with the sea turtles and the fish and the corals, everything. It was amazing.
Well, for me it's nice because it's a big island, so you have a lot of stuff to do. You have a lot of tourists, so it's nice. The party is nice. The beaches are really beautiful. The food is really nice.
Bilang bahagi ng pag-unlad at turismo at negosyo, ginagampanan ng BOHECO 1 ang mga tungkulin nito sa ngalan ng kaunlaran.
We try to provide enough power, sustainable, reliable power supply because if our power supply will be shortage, then of course our visitors will probably will not come back anymore.
BOHECO One has consistently provided strong backup to the various programs of the government and NGOs in promoting BOHECO One's tourism.
Ito ang katotohanan sa BOHECO One kung pagbabatayan ang kasalukuyan. Ngunit kung babalikan ang nakaraan, dumaan sa madilim na kabanata ang kooperatibang
we will supply you with materials like cement, reinforcing bar, sand and gravel, and then you do the publication of the poles on site. You do the digging, you do the clearing. After that, our linemen will just go there and energize the line. So all we did was just prepare the wires and transformers.
It was a little bit hard during the first time. However, when we implemented some reforms, the challenge was there. And as we desired to arrive at a certain point that we should improve our operation.
In 1998, we were able to energize the all mainland barangays within the all mainland barangays within the area. And before year 2000, we were able to energize also all the island barangays, 12 islands.
Through the help of the municipal officials, we were able to survive, work hand in hand with them, because we told them this is for the good of the province of Bohol. So, if there's any way that we want to accomplish this one, you should help.
Habang unti-unti nang naitatag ang inaasam na dekalidad na elektrisidad, siya namang dumating ang isang napakalaking kalamidad. Ika-6 ng Setyembre 1984 nang rumagasa ang tinaguriang second deadliest tropical cyclone in the 20th century in the Philippines at isa ang lalawigan ng Bohol sa lubhang naapektuhan. Ito ay ang Typhoon Nitang na may lakas na umaabot sa 230 kilometers per hour.
In 1984, there was a typhoon. Typhoon Nitang, more than 50% of the lines went down.
Sa mga panahong yun, mistulang mayroon pang hindi pagkakaunawaan sa pagitan ng pamunuan ng BOHECO 1 at ng National Electrification Administration o NEA.
Frankly, there was some sort of differences between the NEA and the BOHECO 1 before, leadership differences. So when after the typhoon, we did not even receive a single materials from the National Electrification Administration.
Sa kabila ng hindi pagkakaunawaang ito, nakatayo pa rin ang BOHECO 1 sa sarili nitong mga paa at muling ibinangon at binuhay ang elektrisidad sa mga bayang nasasaklawan.
We just use whatever we had. We erected the most important materials was the pole. We just erected them back where it was broken. We just the ingenuity of our linemen of our squad, just to have our lines restored.
Sa pakikisa at pakikipagtulungan ng mga barabarangay, lalong naging maayos at mabilis ang pagpapatayo ng mga poste para maibalik ang daloy ng kuryente.
This typhoon was in September, and we were able to energize all towns or municipalities before December, and then I was glad that the consumers in the barangay helped us rebuild the lines.
Katulad ng bagyong humupa rin ang hindi pagkakaunawaan sa pagitan ng pamunuan ng BOHECO 1 at NEA kalaunan.
After we had energized after the typhoon, the NEA went back to us. And then we had again a good relationship, and materials came in.
Hindi nagtagal, nakita at nakilala ang tiyaga at tiwala, paghihirap at pagsisikap at pagtupad sa mga pangarap ng lahat ng mga bumubuo sa BOHECO 1 dahil nagsimula na itong humakot na mga kabi-kabilang parangal.
Outstanding GM succeed. I think that was after 3 times I was given an award, the Hall of Fame award. Then ultimately they gave me the Diamond GM award. Also together with BOHECO 1, the Diamond Co-op, the first recipient of Diamond Co-op and Diamond GM in the Philippines.
At ang bukas na lihim sa likod ng kanilang tagumpay,
the employees were just so patient. No? The board of directors were also patient because before the board of directors they started even without a per dime or allowances.
First is hard work. Second is honesty. When the COP officials are honest, the employees will also be honest. Because these employees are looking up. If the officials are corrupt, possibly there's also corruption downstream.
It wasn't easy for BOHECO 1 as we have faced several challenges, and our drive has been tested in achieving our purpose. Overwhelmed ako sa success ng BOHECO 1. Wala na akong parang gusto ko nang mamahinga kasi kita ko ang BOHECO 1 na
Tremendous. First is the people of Bohol, is very consistent in paying their bills. The collection efficiency is very high. Second is the people is well informed what is happening with BOHECO One.
I cannot imagine the situation now because during those years we did not expect it will be like this now today.
What we are after is we have to maintain the level of performance that we have. One thing that I advise to the officials of BOHECO One is no corruption. That is very important.
We started from scratch, maximizing what's only available, but we never shrugged our dreams of to deliver efficient electric services for our consumers' delight.
Bawat isang hakbang, bawat isang pamamaraan, laging katuwang ng BOHECO One ang National Electrification Administration sa mga ginagawang aksyon para sa ganap na rural electrification.
NEA's legacy could be the 121 electric cooperatives all over the country. Wow, di ba? In 78 provinces, in 1,385 municipalities, 90 cities, in 36,000 plus barangays, in 120,000 plus sitios, and in 13 million households and commercial establishments, industries, public buildings. So, ito yung legacy na nagawa ng NEA, ng rural electrification. And because of that, we were able to light every province, every municipality, every city, every barangay, every sitio, every household all over the country. That practically resulted to economic boom.
Alas 8:12 ng umaga, October 15, 2013, ang sanay pangkaraniwang araw para sa mga Boholano ay nabalutan ng takot at lagim nang ginulantang ng isang malakas na lindol ang kanilang lalawigan. Dahil sa lakas nito na 7.2 magnitude ayon sa Richter scale, umabot ang naturang pagyanig hanggang sa katimugang bahagi ng Mindanao. Ayon sa ulat ng World Health Organization o WHO, umabot sa 1.2 milyong katao ang napektuhan ng lindol na ito. 222 ang namatay at 976 ang sugatan.
Marami nasisira mga linya, sir, kasi dinaanan ng landslide ang iba nakaputol ang mga linya natin, ang iba nakasira, ang poste nakaputol.
Umabot rin sa 79,000 estruktura ang nasira at 14,500 dito ang tuluyang nawasak.
Mga tulay natin naputol, yung mga main tulay natin naputol, pero nakahanap kami ng mga barangay roads, doon kami nadaan pag-restore namin, particularly sa Loon, Maribuhok at Antikira, doon ang malaking damage, sir.
Kabilang sa mga estrukturang nasira ng lindol na ito ay ang La Purísima Concepción de la Virgen Maria na mas kilala sa tawag na Baclayon Church.
Sira po to, especially po sa bell tower, the front of the church, and then inside also may mga sira rin. But the altars, the retablos, wala pong sira yun.
Kabilang ang Bohol Electric Cooperative 1 o BOHECO 1 sa mga nanguna upang may balik sa ayos ang lalawigan ng Bohol sa pamamagitan ng pag-aayos ng elektrisidad nito. Bunsod na rin ang puspusang pagtatrabaho at pagseserbisyo ng BOHECO 1 na ibalik kaagad ang elektrisidad sa mga bayang nasasakupan nito.
Mga 3 days, sir, mga 3 days na restore na natin ang lahat na backbone line. Mga lateral lines, in-inspect pa natin. Diyan nagsimula ng mga repair natin sa mga 3 days.
Ang mabilis at maayos na pag-aksyon na ito ng BOHECO 1 ay siya na ring dahilan upang mapatakbo ang mga makina at makinaryang mag-aayos at magpapatayo sa mga estrukturang nasira ng lindol katulad ng Baclayon Church.
Ang ginagamit po ngayon, of course, kuryente na. Not like noon, it's all manual. So, talagang mahalaga po yung electricity to parang madaling ma-restore po or madaling matapos yung restoration.
Ika-27 ng Pebrero 2018 nang tuluyan ng maayos ang 16th century church na ito at na-turn over mula sa National Historical Commission of the Philippines sa Diocese ng Tagbilaran at muli nang binuksan sa publiko.
So 4 centuries na po. So 423 years na po yung church.
Hindi lamang sa tuwing may sakuna o kalamidad na susubok ang hindi matatawarang paglilingkod ng BOHECO One para sa mga bayang nasasaklawan. Sa katunayan, dala na rin ang maayos na pakikipag-ugnayan sa mga lokal na pamahalaan na nanatiling maayos at maganda ang serbisyo ng BOHECO One sa mga Boholano.
The relationship between LGU Carmen and BOHECO One is one of professional and friendly cooperation. BOHECO One has been the LGU's partner in its quest of providing electricity to the indigent people of our community.
We have a very good relationship with BOHECO One. In fact, they have a very good program wherein our municipality is very much participative of the NIHI, what we call in common terms the Share a Light program.
In one of the programs with the Department of Energy, our constituents were given the opportunity to have electricity in their homes through the nationwide intensification of household electrification projects that has become a joint undertaking of the LGU and BOHECO One.
Wherein a lot of our Luwayana people, mostly yung mga poor talaga, wherein they cannot afford to have an electrification, wherein they provided free electrification.
BOHECO One has been an active partner of the LGUs in promoting the paramount interest of the countryside. It is a strong ally of the LGU in elevating the lives of the people and has shown support to various government programs.
Bukod sa matatag at matibay na relasyon sa mga lokal na pamahalaan, sinisiguro din ng BOHECO One na mayroon itong matatag at matitibay na istrukturang nagbibigay ng dekalidad na elektrisidad. Kasama na rito ay ang mini hydropower plants sa mga bayan ng Hanopol at Sevilla.
Power plant is the electromechanical equipment is donated by the Norwegian government, and then the counterpart for the Philippine government is the civil works, and then it was turned over to BOHECO One. It started its operation last June of 1992.
The Hanopol mini hydro, may 5 megawatt yung capacity niya. I think it's parang nandun siya sa upper Lubok River. Then it is 100% owned by BOHECO One.
Enero ng taong 2009 naman nang magsimulang maging operational ang pangalawang mini hydropower plant ng BOHECO One.
BOHECO One Sevilla mini hydro ay 2.5 megawatt capacity. Yung BOHECO ang kaibahan lang sa dalawang mini hydro, yung Sevilla is a joint venture between local government of Sevilla and BOHECO One. 85% owned by BOHECO One, 15% by the local government.
Higit pa sa pagpapailaw ng bawat tahanan, higit pa sa pagbibigay tanglaw sa bawat bayan, nariyan ang serbisyong tatak BOHECO One na hindi matatawaran.
Corporate social responsibility of BOHECO One is geared towards into dealing with the member consumer owners of BOHECO One so that BOHECO One will not just be known as an electric services provider, however, it shall also be known as a socially responsible corporation or an electric cooperative.
BOHECO One came up with a program that would encapsulate all projects, activities, all initiatives geared towards the empowerment of MCOs, or the member consumer owners. And we call this program BOHECO One and Me program. We have Project HEAL. HEAL stands for Helping Earnestly After Loss. It is our way of giving financial assistance to the bereaved family of the MCO. we have this LOVE project. LOVE means it's an acronym for letting our values emerge. We celebrate it on Valentine's Day. It's a fundraising activity for the board of directors and the employees of BOHECO One, where they buy gifts for their special loved one. And then the proceeds of this activity is used to buy a special gift as a donation to a certain school. And we also have Project Smile. Okay, Project Smile is an acronym actually for smiling and making it a little exciting.
There were 200 plus students who were able to enjoy the dental mission, like yung mga yung tooth extracting. Tapos may mga teachers din na nag-avail.
Project Smile is a dental mission that is together with some volunteers of the Dental Society in the province of Bohol in coordination with one school in the Carmen, the Katipunan National High School, coordinates further so that we can deliver the service Project Smile into its constituents in the Carmen area.
Pasalamat po kami sa BOHECO sa kanilang program. Talagang nakakatulong ito sa mga kabataan.
BOHECO One first in the side of social activities, they are very active.
We also celebrate Women's Day in March. We give away eco bags for all the women who pay their electric bills on March 8th. It's the International Women's Day. And then we also have BOHECO One's BEST. BEST stands for Boosting Excellence Among Students Today. So this is our way of giving awards, the Medallion of Excellence Award, to all the students and pupils in public high schools and central elementary schools who are excellent in the academics. We have a project called Power Project. So it is this is our response to NEA's annual nationwide tree planting activity. So our idea of this tree planting is more of not just tree planting, but it's nurturing the plantation actually.
Together with a certain organization that we plant trees, 2,500 trees, and we provided an incentives in every living tree that in every 6 months period we will assess if there are how many trees that survive, and BOHECO One will give certain amount every survive.
They're also helping the poor people by giving some during Christmas. The employees are very cooperative. They will contribute their own funds as part na magbigay ng mga pasalubong o what kind of that gift sa mga tao.
The NPC SPAG has a program that would give 24-hour service to all the island barangays actually. So that is in preparation for that day to come. So we install all the wiring materials there, and good thing that we're also happy that it's working for the Patasan Elementary School.
It is called the Adopt a School program, wherein the BOHECO One, through its management, provided electric wiring materials, installed it for free to those schools who are far-flung from the areas of BOHECO One.
Noong magsimula ako dito, 5 years ago, wala talagang ilaw. So parang ngayon, na-experience na talaga nila yung magkaroon ng ilaw. Natutuwa yung mga bata dahil pagbukas ng ilaw ng alas 4, so parang na-enjoy nila yung liwanag.
Nakakatulong ito sa mga bata. Kasi yung pasok namin is 8 to 5 p.m. So meron kami 30 minutes na may enjoy yung mga bata, yung ilaw. Tapos nakakatulong din pag uwi kasi nakakagawa sila ng projects at assignments nila sa bahay.
Nasisiyahan kaming mga guro dahil yung mga gawain naming dinadala namin sa bahay gaya ng pag-print ng IMs, instructional materials, nagagawa na namin dito mismo sa school, yung pag-print ng task papers, yung mga activity sheets ng mga bata na gagamitin namin.
Sa loob ng classroom namin, madilim lalo na kapag masama yung panahon. Pero ngayon dahil sa project ng BOHECO, kapag kami nagsusulat, maliwanag na. Nagpapasalamat po kami na binigyan kami ng BOHECO Uno ng palibreng pailaw. Dahil doon, na-enjoy namin ang experience na magkailaw sa loob ng paralan.
Mula nang maitatag ang BOHECO One noong 11 ng Agosto 1971, hindi na ito humakbang pabalik sa nakaraan. Bagkus, patuloy itong lumalakad ng pasulong upang maakyat at tuluyang maabot ang tuktok ng poste ng tagumpay.
All constituents of our service area will be provided with reliable, sustainable electric services in the least cost manner.
We want BOHECO One to be a renowned organization in the field of rural electrification, to sustain its excellence and greatness while staying grounded.
Subalit hindi dito nagtatapos ang paglalakbay ng BOHECO One. Dahil sa harap ng mga dagok at pagsubok, sa gitna ng mga bagyo at delubyo, bumubuo pa rin ito ng mga pangarap para mapanatiling matibay at matatag ang mga bayang nililiyag.
I want BOHECO One to expand its horizon through acquiring new concepts that will mark its operation at top-notch and be able to address the needs of its major stakeholders effectively and efficiently.
Para sa pamunuan at lahat ng bumubuo sa BOHECO One, hindi na susukat sa naiipong parangal ang tunay na tagumpay. Hindi naririnig sa malakas na palakpak ang tunog ng tagumpay. Ito ay maaaninag sa bawat ngiting na ibibigay dahil sa napapailawang bahay ng dulot ay magandang buhay.
I want BOHECO One to be a known electric cooperative that not just renders quality electric services to its member consumer owners, but an electric cooperative that lives its ideals and serving its member consumer owners for their total satisfaction and delight. BOHECO One is more than just an electric cooperative. It is home, it is family, and the electric cooperative that serves with the heart.
The facts and the famous, these are the facts that make Bohol Electric Cooperative One famous.
UNLAD Pilipinas.